Not on the scooter, but some inline skates. Of course, nobody can do that routine like that man. We saw that online. We knew we had to talk to him. Good morning, Kurt Browning. Good morning, Kurt Browning.
Morning, Heather.
Still got the skates on? Still got the inline blades going on?
Yeah, I've still got the skates on. I'm practicing something that I've just invented. It's called everything ball. Come on in and say hi.
So when I ask how you're staying fit, you're just doing it all at one time?
Yeah, I'm having fun in my garage. How are you doing, Heather?
I like the garage. It's nice and neat.
Well, I think I'm like a lot of people. What do you do with your time? How do you be productive? And so there's been a lot of purging. There's been a lot of cleaning. So I kind of wanted to, it's not finished yet. We'll have to do another interview in about a week.
Okay, I'll check back with you. Listen, I want to talk about fitness in just a second. But when we saw you, the video that you posted of you doing your classic routine that takes us way back to 1994, it made me smile. We're looking at the original as we talk to you. It made me smile. It made us smile. You gave us a smile, and we can certainly use that at these times. And it made me think that you're one of the most positive people I know. So how are you keeping your spirits up, Kurt Browning?
Well, I'm lucky. I've got people that I love very much around me, and so I think there's a lot of people out there who are really alone and having to truly self-isolate. And I think my heart goes out to them because I'm surrounded by love and good food and safety. So I think that it's kind of like taking what I can do, which is, skate. So, I kind of just think that it's a lot of fun for me to do the thing that I do to help share. And I don't know. That's going to hurt. So I think just sharing. I mean, what's happening on the internet right now is that everybody is kind of really saying to each other, this is how I'm dealing, a lot of humor. And I like humor, and so there's a lot of darkness that goes with this virus that's all around the planet, but also it gives us all an opportunity to connect in a new way and to use humor and to use our own talents. Andrew Lloyd Webber was playing on the piano, for example, so we're all sharing.
And it's amazing. You're your own battle of the blades. You are your own battle of the blades going on right now. Hockey meets figure skating. There you go. Oh, this is fun. Hey, we've in all the years we've known each other, we've never done this. That's amazing.
We're just sort of hanging out, practicing,
Hanging out.
trying to stay in shape, but do some laps.
Yep. There aren't very many people who could do that.
Sorry, Heather, go ahead.
What does the shirt say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you there, Kurt.
It's Stars and Ice 2008, because I figured this is the closest I'm getting to Stars and Ice this year.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is how you're keeping fit, and obviously you are keeping still super fit. People are sharing a lot of videos. What would your sort of exercise, movement, share some of the tips that you think people could do in confined spaces, even apparently in a garage?
Well, for the past year or so, I've been doing an exercise called ISOFIT. It's ISOPHIT. And I used it to recover from a hockey injury, actually. And it's isometric exercise on a table that you can adjust the bar, and you can do it at home. All you need is a wall, floor, get creative. So if you check it out, ISOPHIT, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Looking good? Feeling good?
Yes, looking pretty good. So what kind of things does it do there?
Well, okay, literally it's isometric exercise. So if you back up a bit, if you just hold the ground and squeeze in really hard and hold it for about 45 seconds as hard as you can, you're working your inner thigh. You go against the wall and push against the wall or in a door frame. All sorts of things you can do at home, a lot of planking. But basically the isometric exercise really builds tone and it cuts fat. And I'm not sore the next day, so I can, when I was in training, I could go to the rink and skate without feeling fatigue and injury. It's kept me going for the last year, and I was excited about Stars and Ice, excited to call the World Championships. And Heather, this is very strange for me not to have an event to promote, but I do enjoy giving people smiles and being a part of the world out there that's inspiring all of us to get through this together, to do the right thing.
Yeah, the real coming together. I was thinking about something else that particularly would be good for you as far as a question. Thinking about all the years that you practiced all of the finer points of your beautiful routines. That's what it took to be world champion, what it took to, to get as close to perfection as possible to attain excellence. That can be pretty monotonous, practicing all of the same over and over again. It can, I'm sure, be pretty boring. So for many people, we're now in a time of monotony and boredom. How did you get through that in the training years? Maybe that we could apply that to our life and get through some boredom now.
Wow, it's a great question. I suppose when I was really trying to win the world title and going to the Olympics and that sort of thing, it could get monotonous, but you were at such a high level of expectation of yourself. Even improving this much was a big deal, and coming down this much was a big deal. So a really super heightened aware of your own expectations. Now, we're all relaxed. We're on the couch a lot. We're killing it on Netflix. We're FaceTiming friends with a glass of wine. And I suppose just bringing up the expectations a little bit somewhere, maybe reading those books that you always said you would, maybe writing a book, for gosh sake. So I think the way that I had to go to the rink and raise my expectations every day, that's what we can do now. So this garage is going to be spotless. I'm working out almost every single day, and I'm trying to reach out to old, ironically, Stars and Ice friends and see if we can create a reunion. And I'm digging into boxes tomorrow if this garage gets done, and purging and cleaning. So don't get sedentary. Hope they use that word right. Don't get sitting and forget that you can still ask yourself to do things. This is a great opportunity in some ways.
Turning it to a positive. We will check back to see that pristine garage at some point. I'm going to let you go for now. We will look for more videos, but can you give me a little, yes, we want to see a few more moves before we go.
We'll leave lots of tracks. Here we go.
Can you still do a quad? You're doing quads, I know, on those things.
1, 2, 3, 4, quad.
Thank you for the smile. Thank you, Kurt. Kurt Browning. See you soon. Thanks for the advice.
What a glorious feeling.